Hello everyone and welcome back to the island of Alki, our third island, our so far, fingers crossed, second successful island here in Niche, the genetic survival game. And we are getting ready to do a little bit more exploring. I am pretty excited about having a brand new island to start poking around. We have a huge desert slash savanna that we need to investigate. We've got a lot of grasslands to look at. We have a swamp over here and we have a lot of rustling in the bushes. And last time was really interesting because often we'll leave a lot of the grass so that different creatures and carnivores can hopefully spawn. That's actually how we have our lovely blind snip snout Rihanna, who is the mother of a few of the children that we have already here in our new tribe. We've got one of her sons over here, Vanku. He is carrying on the spots and the snip snouts, which I'm actually kind of leaning towards keeping this time. I think they're pretty cool. And then her other child over here is Rokier, and he is actually our strongest fighter right now. He has 5 on his attack, which is very, very useful for when we run into more carnivores. I'm a little bit worried we're going to run into a lot more carnivores, so we're going to keep him around even at his tiny little age because hopefully he'll be able to do some pretty good attacking. I think it's the ram horns that help out too, but we're going to have to be very careful because we learned in our last playthrough with the island of Hoshina, which we will be going back to in the future. Don't worry, the toxic hamster must have more children. But we learned that the fangs that we really like, these venomous fangs. Adam, what are you doing about to die? No! What? I just realized that he's like just about to die. That's not cool, Adam. Oh boy. But we learned that the venomous fangs that Adam has and that many of his children now actually carry the trait for. Well, I say many of them, but they don't have it actively, like they don't have it as their dominant trait. They're not displaying it, but they do have it as a recessive trait. So we do have the poison fangs, which is kind of, it throws me off because it's like, it's poison fangs, but then it's +2 venomous. And really it would be venomous fangs because we bite the other things and that it makes them sick. And if they bit our fangs, then that would be poisonous fangs. And basically I'm just being a nitpick about that. But anyway, they do have the poison fangs recessive. So we're going to have to keep an eye on that. And as long as they don't pick up the ram horns, they should be able to hopefully display it with one of their children. So we'll keep an eye on that. Looks like Adam and Eve are actually getting a lot older than I anticipated. We have Milana now. So Milana, I'm thinking she may be a good mate for Vanku because they've got immunity A, but if I could actually find, what about you? B and A and D and A. All right, so yeah, there's going to be a little bit of relation. We already are trying to match cousins up, unfortunately, between all of our creatures, but hopefully they will be all right in the future. So I'm actually going to have Eve, pluck this berry, move right here, breed with Adam. Darn it, and I should have had Adam breed with her, and then move into the nest. Eve, I hope, will live a little bit longer. Adam, I think, doesn't have much longer for this world at all because he actually got attacked by the carnivore, so we lost a little bit of his health. All right, we have Larayla here. She's very lovely. A and F immunity, has the poison fangs. Vanku over here. Do we have anybody? Yeah, G. So here we go. G and A immunity. So yeah, Rihanna and Dukta might be the ones that will breed together just to be able to keep those different immunity genes going. Also, I really hope this isn't going to turn out to be... Alright, I'm a little bit worried. I'm pretty sure it's just a bunny. I'm gonna do a little exploring to make sure whatever pops out over here doesn't surprise us too badly. And do we have any other food we can gather? We do. We have a little bit of food up here, so I'm gonna gather that up. And then I'm actually going to move, let's see, Rihanna, I'm going to move her right here, and then they're going to breed, and then I'm going to move her into this, no, I didn't mean, too many, I knew, oh, Rihanna, stay alive for just one more turn, oh no. Alright, so now we're going to see if we can pass on one more child from Rihanna. Van Duke here fell in love with Rihanna, the mysterious Rihanna, who already showed up here practically as an elder to our tribes. And we have a few of their kids, so hopefully she'll have one more. No! Dang it! I'm so sorry. And then the rain starts. I'm sorry, Van Duke. Your mate is gone. I'm sorry, Eve. Your mate is gone. Oh no, and Eve, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do that. Oh, tragedy and horror. Tragedy and horror. Oh, we're just gonna have to gather up what we can now. Oh my gosh, on all the food. Oh, that's so sad. Okay, so what we're gonna have to do now is let Van Duke here look for a new mate. So he's going to come over. There's a berry bush right here. I'm going to have him kind of defend Eve a little bit. Eve, can you go ahead and explore around you somewhat just to make sure you're going to be okay? And then we'll gather up all the berries from over here. Yes, that's some meat. Wonderful. We'll gather up that. Move up here. Oh man. All right. So Dudukta, we're waiting for him to get old enough. And Anna Cece, he and Anna Cece are probably going to have children because they will hopefully have lots and lots of those immunity genes spread about so we can keep our animals pretty healthy in the future. Roku, I feel like I need to have some of our creatures doing some hardcore exploring. Yeah, probably, because otherwise we're not going to get any new mates. So we'll do, oh, there's a bunny there. Okay, we'll do some hardcore exploring with some of them. And let's see, we'll go ahead and just explore that. We'll pick all of these berries. Too bad I can't get that bunny. Oh boy. Okay, so now we're starting to hit the wall where the first generation is dying out and things are about to get a little bit tense unless we can find some new creatures. So let's see. Can I just like move? Ah, it's just a bunny. Dang it. All right. And Eve is about to pass away, but she had one last child. So Eve's last daughter, see Anna. And let's see, poison fangs, normal movement. Adam and Eve very much had some plain children. We really needed to have that new creature movement, or else we just wouldn't have had any interesting genetics. All right, so I don't know. Let's see. Larayla, I think, is going to have babies with Vanku because we need to be able to keep more babies coming in, and Vanku has the snip snout. So Larayla, we're gonna have you pick the last berry, scooch up here, pick this berry, and then Vanku can come over. Aha! You two can have a child, and he'll kind of start exploring that section. Then we have Dukdukta, who his little mate, Anna Cece, is going to come down, I think. We'll send her down in a little bit to be able to help out. And then Rokir here, who kind of just helps out in the area. We'll have him move over here and pick these up. All right, Eve, you can just stay there, Eve. I mean, you could explore over here, but I don't think, I mean, I guess if she wants to. All right, she did her duty, trying to help out with exploring. And we'll gather up these. Darn it, I missed that bunny. Oh, there it is again. Yes! All right, not bad. And we do have enough extra creatures. Well, we don't really have any extras, but we're starting to have enough extras. We might do some gentle bunny poking, some gentle bunny exploring. All right, and this, my friend, you are going to possibly come down into the forest. I wonder if there's a certain area that's better to look for the other creatures in. Like, are they found more often in the forest area? Are they found more often in the swamp? Bunnies and berry bushes are really found in the swamp, so we might start moving towards the swamp. But we'll have Roku here kind of go off and look for a mate in that direction. But yeah, I think Eve is about to pass away, which is very, very sad. So we need to start pairing up some of our other creatures. Oh, goodbye, Eve. Oh, that's so sad. Oh, and we have their very first child. Yes, look at that. We carried on with the fangs, you guys. I can't believe we have the fangs kept in the family that quickly. Oh, that's awesome. And black eyes from both of them. But he has, what are you doing with brown eyes? So Kirtavan, A and D immunity. He's got the poison fangs, which is awesome. Look at that. You're actually a pretty good fighter, buddy. I like it. All right. So they actually have some pretty good children. We'll have to remember that. Oh, and look at the big giant ear she's got. Actually, I feel like Anna Cece here is like our new princess. I tend to like to pick like the popular ones of the tribe, you know, and every tribe would probably have some creatures who are more popular than other creatures. Goodbye, Eve. I'm so sorry. Just old age caught up to her. And I feel like actually Anna Cece would be like the popular one. I don't know why. I just feel like she would be kind of interesting to be sort of like the princess. Something about her spots, dots, big giant ears, her spit snout, or oh my gosh, just everything all combined. I think that would make her somewhat popular. So we'll go ahead and leave her there. She's not quite ready. She's not old enough to have a mate yet. So we'll gather up all these. Another bunny. Haha, look at all that food. Good job, buddy. All right, we'll gather these up. And I think Roke here is going to watch over his little sister, see Anna, and make sure that she's okay. And then Malala here, what can I do with you, Malala? Maybe send you exploring? How good are you? Yeah, she can move pretty far. So I think we might actually use her for a little bit of exploring. And she can come down and start kind of canvassing the edge area over here. So we'll have her do that. I'm going to go ahead and collect up a little bit more food. Maybe even explore that. You stay there. You stay there because you can gather up some berries. All right, and we'll have you explore this spot. Good. Because we did leave that one patch that I was talking about earlier, that one patch of grass in the center of the tribe territory, and it actually had a carnivore pop out of it. So if you leave just one piece of grass, the carnivore doesn't move into it. It just pops right out of it. So you got to be careful. And I do think we'll continue moving on. All right, we'll kind of explore, see if there's anything worth discovering over here. And then you two could probably have another very interesting child. So another nest, yes! Oh, fantastic. All right, I'm gonna have him move over here then. And these two are going to have another baby. She can just jump back and forth between the nests now. That'll be fantastic for being able to have more children. And then, let's see, maybe a little bit of exploring right there. All right. We had a lot of food. I used a lot of it. I think it was used well. Where's the rustling? Where was the rustling? Is it down here? Who's rustling? Aha! Up there. Okay, so we got to keep an eye on that spot. They're not coming for the baby. Oh, who do we have? Look at that. I love it. Kier Duke Duke. So here's Kier Duke Duke. He's got so much speed. Runner's leg, normal body, hind leg. Let's see. We're trying to get Claw, and we're getting Big Ear coming in too, which is pretty fun. Claw coming in would be pretty good as well. And we've got Dots kind of already naturally in the family. All right. We need to figure out what all this rustling's about. Oh boy. Okay. All right, what are we gonna do? Come on up. Okay, I don't see anybody. So these two can have another baby. I like how they have Kirtavan already, who can help out. What is going on over there? And then we'll get her back in a nest. Look at that, we can just rotate them between the two nests. Perfect. Oops, oh no, I'm sorry, buddy. I'm sorry, I really don't want him to take any damage. That would be very bad. And then little Anasisi here still isn't old enough. All right, and we're gonna have Van Duke come over. Aw, really? Van Duke's not a good fighter, you guys. He doesn't really have it in him, but that's what Rokir is here for. Rokir, this is the moment you have been waiting. Oh no, Rokir! That's the moment you've been waiting for, but not on an empty stomach. Oh boy. All right, get over here, bunnies. Oh my goodness. Oh, you are not very strong. We do not have some very strong ones because everybody, see, they have the no paw. We don't have the claw yet. Oh geez, here's another bunny, so at least we can stock up on more food for this. Oh boy. All right, I'm not sure how this is going to work out with being able to get rid of this carnivore. I was really hoping that it would turn out to be a creature. Well, it was a creature, just not the kind we were looking for. All right, well, buddy, you're just gonna have to keep moving. I think I'm actually gonna not have him move anymore because I want to make sure I have enough attack for the carnivore. Oh boy. All right, let's see how this is gonna work out. We might have to send little Kirtavan over because he's got the fangs. Oh, hang in there, guys. Hang in there. Everything is gonna be okay. All right, you guys got him. Sweet. Oh boy, there's another one. How about no? Oh look, and we had another snip snout child. There we go. So Cias is here. She's got strength, speed, normal ears, but we do have the spit snout, and it is being rotated with poison fangs. So we are keeping poison fangs going. We have immunity A and D going in all of these kids. It looks like a little bit of F like mixed in there too, and lots of rustling. I feel like this tribe is kind of under siege at the moment. Oh man, it really is under siege, you guys. The tribe truly is under siege. Oh gosh, I think the little guy would come over and he would try to help out. Oh my goodness, what are we gonna do? Do I have another fighter I can move over? They've got issues over here. They've got to figure out what these rustling things are, and they can't move that quickly because they're stuck in the underbrush. Oh my gosh. Oh man. All right. Oh, there's another berry bush area. Okay, I don't know what we were just chasing down, but hopefully, I wish it was something more interesting than a bunny. Larila? I don't know what to do with her. Oh boy. It was just a bunny. Dang it. All of that waste for a bunny. And then you can go ahead and breed up because I don't know how much longer. So poor little Vanku. He was going to have like all of these adorable dotty spit snout children. And now we're just sort of like hopefully helping him cling to life. There we go. A nice fine bunny for Dukdukta to get ready for hopefully when Anasisi is ready to move down to him. All right, we'll collect that up. So we've got a little bit of food incoming, and we have little Milala here. I almost forgot about her. Sorry, Milala. And we'll have her move over here and see if there's anything along this edge that we want to investigate. And otherwise, we're just sort of stuck. I'll have him move. Oh, there's a berry bush. Okay, that'll be good. Oh my goodness. All right, let's see where this goes. Maybe I should move her. I should probably move her over here to gather up more food. There we go. All right, hang in there, you little guys. Kirtavan, you might have to have your first battle. Oh yes, he grew into it. He grew into the battle. Go, go. You and your dad have got this. Yes, they've got that. All right, we've got some food coming from over here. Wonderful. So Vanku was able to vanquish that carnivore who was sniffing around, which is really, really a great thing. And we've got New Duke now. So New Duke, big nose. He's carrying the poison fangs. He's got immunity A and F. A lot of dark colors. It's so interesting to see. Like these are all the children of these ones up here, but they look quite varied, don't they? It's very interesting. Look at all of you guys. You've got a lot of spots and dots and different patterns. Like you wouldn't guess that these guys are siblings. That's so interesting. All right, so let's investigate the rustling. It's a bunny. It's another bunny. So we had bunnies on both sides there. And then we'll go ahead and you little Sirius, we're going to have her possibly pull a mate from the south, possibly one of the males. So we'll look into that in just a little bit. And then Anasisi here is finally ready to go down and have her first children, so that should be interesting. All right, so you little one are going to scooch over. Your mom is going to move right here, breed up with your dad, and then come over here and sit on the nest. I love that she can just bounce between the two nests. In fact, that's very useful, so I'm actually going to have Dukdukta move up because then we can have Anasisi just move between the nests too. Dukdukta, you're going to live right there because you can help pick all of those berries. And your mate is going to just sit right there so she can have some wonderful babies with you. So that's awesome. All right, let's go ahead and gather up these berries. Oh, the little bunny. He's going to steal all of our berries. All right, we'll have to keep an eye out on that. And then Anna Rossi is perched over here, just taking good care of everything down here. And then, aha! Found a bunny bush. That is what we were looking for. Or a bunny burrow, excuse me, not a bunny bush. But that will be a wonderful source of food in the future. So it'll be really good to perch right there too. All right, and then we have Siana. And she is going to just stay right here with this bush. And then these two are doing a really great job, actually, of exploring quite significantly. So I wonder if his normal eyesight, normally I don't feel like I'm able to move so far into like unexplored territory. So I'm not sure what kind of combination that is. I'm going to move him over one, for instance. Look, and I can go all the way. I guess as long as you are within like another creature's eyesight, you can go really far. That is so cool. I'm going to explore both of these cactuses to sort of mark where they are. And then I'm going to have this guy explore this spot between the nests so no carnivore just literally pops up from outside of the nest. So this is going pretty awesome. So far, I love Vanku's family the most. That's going really interestingly. And it's going to be really interesting to see Anasisi and Dukdukta have some children. And I think we're having them have babies because B and A immunity in Anasisi, A and G immunity. I know there was somebody... G, there was someone we were looking at. F immunity. Are we passing F immunity? Yeah, we're passing the F immunity around. So we just want to make sure that we keep as much of the immunity issues going, or as many immunity genes moving and flowing among our tribe as possible. So we're being a little bit more aggressive with having them breed with different groups, different cousins. And that's actually helping out a bit more. Look at them! Oh my gosh, look, we've got more fangs. This is really turning into one of the most interesting tribes, and I love how the land is really raised up in the center here, so it's like we're slowly working our way up. Let's go ahead and get this bun. It's like we're slowly working our way up into the mountain ranges or something. So cool. All right, so we've got more little babies. I probably need to... Messi. Who was I thinking? Anarasi. I was really thinking about having some of them manage to snag some mates. And we're going to have to look into that. I need new creatures, really, is what the thing is. Because right now we're sort of just sitting on top of a whole bunch of the same genetics. All right, so now we're going to have this little guy. Look at him. He's got like such an awesome looking mane. New Duke. He's got A and F immunity, which is pretty useful. He'll scooch over. His mom is going to pop up here. So La Rayla is having lots of awesome children. The genetics are just so fascinating with her mate. So we'll go ahead and I think we'll have him do a little exploring. Let's see. I wonder how far he can go. All right, let's actually, maybe we should have him and his son start doing a little bit of exploring this way, because there's clearly so many bunnies that they could potentially reach. And then Cyrus. Oh, and let's check out who this one is. Anacora. All right, little Anacora. She's got stripes. She's the very first striped child. I think that they would think that was a little odd. They're so used to no patterns or dots. I don't know how a striped child would be accepted by the tribe. B and A immunity. All right. And anything interesting? We might try changing things up a little bit. Let's maybe add in, maybe another, I want to swap claw. So maybe put claw over. And then maybe try mutate dots, and we can unlock more patterns. Mutate black eyes, and you can get some new looks. We should explore some of the swamp fields to mutate toxic body. I think antlers would be really cool, but we definitely risk losing our horn. But we don't have antlers at the island of Hoshina, so let's go ahead and try with antlers. All right, and then I'm going to go ahead and have her move right over here. And he is going to mate with her. There we go. And put her there. Wonderful. And then we should probably do a teeny bit of exploring over here too, because we have learned the hard way that you can have one patch of grass in the middle of camp and that will bring the carnivores in. So look at all these bunnies. Yeah, we'll go and hunt down those bunnies in a little bit. Here, Duke. I wonder if he can go over and help out with mass exploring over there. Here, Duke is very handsome. I wonder if Anna, would they be a good match? B and F immunity. F and D. Well, is there somebody? B and G. Actually, a B and G immunity would be much better. B and G. Yeah, I think that Anorasi. Yeah, he might actually pick a mate from one of the ones down here. These two. They're very plain looking. They really are. They're just brown with like big noses and plain fur. But they might be able to provide a lot better. Can I get this? I really want to get that. I see you right there, little rabbit. But I really want to be able to make sure we keep the immunity really going this time. Because on our last island, we're down to just like 3 or 4 genes that are rotating around and around and around. So we might have him move down, actually. We'll have him start traveling down. And then these two apparently can do some really grand exploring. So I might have them just continue to kind of move together as a partnership. Because it almost seems like we're getting further... moving them. Oh no, I didn't realize we were low on food. We're getting further moving them together than we are moving them apart. So, all right, I might move some of my creatures around to gather up the food a little more efficiently. All right, there we go. One last little litter born to both of these two. Oh no! What are you guys doing getting sick? You have perfectly fine immunity. You shouldn't get sick so easy. No. And there we go. Another really amazing. This is the most diverse family I think we have ever had. I mean, look at them. We've got the spit snout. We've got the venomous fangs. We've got all sorts of colors and dots and lack of pattern and different mane colors. That is so fascinating. This is really an amazing family. I can't wait to see what babies they have. And now we have Koanasi, and we have immunity A and F going on this little one. And then down here, another spit snout. All right, we have B and G immunity. going on the little boy Kuvan. So wonderful. All right. And really, Anacora really does look like the odd one out with her stripes now. Oh my goodness, we'll have to see what she ends up doing. She does have the ability to move really far and really fast, so we may actually have her go ahead and help out with some of the berry collecting. Look at that, zoom, just like that all the way to the other end of the map. So cool. All right. So this is really fun. This is interesting. I really love watching this family in particular have children because these genetics are just all over the place. They're all over the place and they are awesome. And it's so cool to be able to see the venomous fang being carried through the family. So, all right. I will see you guys next time when we'll continue examining Alki. We'll try to do some decent exploring of it really quickly. And we will try to see what other genetics we can find and unlock. Still waiting for the next version of the game. I think it's going to be totally awesome, but we'll rotate between Alki and Hoshina, where we've got our toxic hamster babies we need to keep an eye on until the next version releases, and then we will continue to have even more fun because there's so much they have planned, and I think it's going to be absolutely fantastic to see it all happen. So I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.